Welcome back, everybody, back in the video. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new hunts, Otherworld breach, and all that good stuff. And is it actually worth farming with the buff event that we actually do have currently going on? Now, TLDR, no, it is not. It is not worth it. So, let's get into it, right? So, honestly, whenever I thought these buffs were coming, I was under the impression the actual Otherworldly gear itself would be getting the 20% increase. Not really so much the actual equipment, just in general. Because at this point, if the Otherworldly's not increased, why even farm this over Rift, honestly? Right? That's my impressions now after looking at this, even, before I even get into the numbers, right? Like, if it was the actual Otherworldly, which I was under the impression of, was getting buffed, then it's good. But it is not, so therefore, Rift is just better, alright? So, let's get into it, right? So, in terms of the farming, on average, with the hunt buff, we should average about maybe 220 pieces of gear from Otherworldly, right? Now, if you want to be exact, it's going to be about 228 pieces of gear that we should get on average with the 20% increase. But, that is not happening. That's not happening, right? Now, right now, currently, it's more like a 2 to 3%. So let's look at the numbers, right? So I only did about 90 runs, but I will include Cat's numbers as well, and some other friends' numbers as well. So let's get into it, right? So in my first 30, I got 114 epic, 94 purple, and then we walked away with about 208 gear in total, and we walked away with 6 Otherworldly, right? Not so bad, not so bad. And again, saying this again, Otherworldly did not get a drop rate increase. It's the exact same thing. I thought it was going to get the buff. I thought that entire buff was the point of this, but that's not the case. This, the overall gear that drops in there, is what is increased, which means since there's more gear dropping, that means more potential to get Otherworldly gear. So hopefully you understood that, right? So let's get back into it. So my second 30 runs, or 31 runs, should I say, I got 194 gear in total with 0 Otherworldly. My third 31 runs, I got 201 gear and 6 Otherworldly. Again, we're still not even close to the actual average that we should be getting with the 20% buff. It's literally only like a 2 to 3% increase. Now, again, I'm saying this right now, it's not really worth farming it whatsoever. I would not touch hunts whatsoever. But I will say, if you are interested in farming the brand new sets as Otherworld Breach itself, probably you want to go farm that. Because again, it already has a higher drop rate already compared to hunts. And you might as well just go farm the actual Otherworld Breach. In terms of Otherworldly hunts right now, it's really not that much of a difference. And honestly, that little difference we do get from it is not even... It's not even worth it. You might as well go sit there and farm Rift, because honestly, it's better like that. It's way better to go ahead and just farm Rift because, again, 2 to 3% increase is such a joke, and it's not even worth farming it whatsoever, right? Now, let's go look at Cat's numbers. Cat's did the same thing. He got about 194 in one rotation, and then the second one, he got about 207. 204, I think. I think it was 204. But again, still, we are nowhere near close. If you were to do the math, with a 20%, it would be about 227, 228, somewhere around that ballpark. Again, I'm using Maury's numbers. Again, if you don't know, TLDR, me, Maury, very, very good friends, guildies, everything, right? For years at this point. Again, we're basically from the same, we're from the same guild, funny enough. Funny enough, right? We're both E7 content raiders in the same guild, which people don't know. It's funny. But, yeah, we're using Maury's numbers on average, so it's not even close. It is not even close whatsoever. So overall, in terms of the buff event for it, it's not really worth it. It's really not. Again, like I did say in the beginning, and I've said numerous times in this video, I was under the full impression, and I think a lot of people, surely I'm not the only one that thought this, that the Otherworldly drop rate was going to get increased. The actual glowing gear drop rate. Alright? But no, that is just not how it unfolded. Again, I was testing it. I was testing it more. Let me know down below if you guys testing it as well. Are you guys' rates going good as well? Again, I know most people, I did tell most people, just wait. Just wait until Wednesday, because if we do get that special side story, that special side story is absolutely insane. And if the hunt buff is like this the next time, then it's for sure going to be the best thing to farm, which is going to be the side story and rift still. But again, we're just going to have to wait and see if Smilegate is going to give us more confirmation on it. We already did ask the Discord, I guess, moderator, I guess, that in the content creator Discord. We asked about that. So if I find out some information, I will leave it inside the pin comment down below. But right now, from the understanding, it's literally just the equipment drop rate. But again, it's still nowhere near what it should actually be, and it's just not really that good. Then it's not worth it. And again, 2 to 3% is not that much of an increase. But again, like I said, if you do want to farm the brand new set, Otherworld Breach is going to be the way to go. Go farm these new sets, because again, this already has a higher drop rate in terms of hunts. But again, keep in mind, like I mentioned already, side story is coming out potentially on Wednesday. We find out within the next couple of days. So honestly, if I were you, or most people, I would recommend just skipping this. Just skip this buff event, relax, just chill, right? Take the weekend off if you want on E7, and let's see what happens on Wednesday. Wednesday, we should also get some new buffs as well for the weekend coming up. Maybe potentially the entire collaboration. Don't know how they really want to do it, but it is going to be a collaboration. So you best believe there is going to be some buff events going on. Right? So just wait. If you want to cool down on E7, I would highly recommend it right now. And we just wait and see. And man, a lot of things are eating up our leaves right now. It really is. But let's go ahead and show you the Otherworldly gear. Again, this is my second time recording it. And sadly, I already rode the gear in the first video. So therefore, I can't even, do it now. But again, rode horribly. This rode horribly. Again, we got about 12 Otherworldly gears in total from all the drops that I farmed, right? We got literally 12. That's it. That is it. So, and then I got 0 my second section of farming. Horrible, right? Horrible. But again, the gear was not so hot. I honestly, every single Otherworldly piece I got in here is horrendous. Like, unrollable, right? Like, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to... Okay, this rolled okay, but the ER just killed it. What am I going to do with this? Kind of useless. Useless as well. Useless as well. Like, bro, all these Otherworldly pieces are horrible, man. Man, I'm waiting for the day they actually change the sets in here. Again, there's no confirmation. The only reason I mention it is because we see this inside seasonal, and since it's in seasonal, does that mean they're going to rotate gear? Are they going to add more gear in here? If they do that, this may be broken. But again, I talked about this already in a different video. But other than that, though, let me know down below your rates, your drop rates and all that, if you don't mind. Again, let's find out together, because again, overall, it does not look worth farming whatsoever. But other than that, though, I will see you guys later on. Peace out.